Okay, finally home, and let's go ahead and get to some unboxing. I'm way behind on today's videos, so bear with me. They'll get done. I apologize to people on the East Coast if they come up late. This is my my monthly jersey order through Ben H Sports. This first one is one that he threw in because he got it given to him and he couldn't sell it. It is a Toronto Maple Leafs Coho TML on the shoulders. So again, this one, he's like, I got a free one because I can't sell it. So I will say this, and I've talked about Ben Hugenband before, and his standards on eBay. If there's any minor flaw, even if you can't see it, even if he's maybe the only one eagle-eyed enough to spot it, he won't sell it. He's very, very adamant about that. So where other sellers may say flaw and sell it for cheaper, and I've seen other sellers do that. Ben says no, I'm not doing that. Yeah, here's the other one of that nature that he sent me, where he said this one has a flaw. If you want it. Case of this one, I know where that is, I think. Yeah. So there's a mark on the penguin, but it's a Sidney Crosby Reebok replica, and this was the 1 year. It was the last year they did the Reeboks that the Penguins logo is actually sewn on. So instead of being heat pressed, it's actually sewn on that year. So this is different than the one that I have, which is James Neal, which I got through Full Moon Jerseys. And again, this was one that he felt that he wasn't able to sell. And as I said, I really, really respect that. A seller who's like, I can't do that. This one's going to make some people laugh, because it's one that I argued I needed months ago. And I held off, and I held off, and I held off. Boston Bruins. And it's got the yellow yoke on the shoulder, so it's completely different than the one I have with the Bears on the shoulder. Even though the striping is very similar, it's not identical. This is the one style of jersey of theirs that I wanted and I didn't have. And now I have it. That's gorgeous with the laces up the front. This was the style from 67 to 73 according to the listing, and that sounds about right. So again, I have to figure out where these all fit into the hierarchy of things. And now we're into jerseys that I'm kind of pulling blind, because it's more fun to pull them blind. This one I got based on, I went to Pro Hockey Life. If you have a Pro Hockey Life store around you, what I like with Pro Hockey Life that they do is they stock every team's Adidas. At least they do at the one in Tsawwassen Mills. Every single Adidas is there. Not the white ones, but the home jerseys are there. Every colored jersey you want is there. And you can take a good look at the Reeboks and see which ones you want, including Capitals. The Washington Capitals in Adidas is honestly, I think, superior to the Reebok one for both the shoulder patch and for the material. And I think it just looks nicer. So I was like, yeah, of the Adidas, I don't need every team in Adidas, but to me, Washington was necessary. So there's Caps fans right now that are like, yeah. The same guys who were like, really, you got Penguins again? Man, why'd you get Penguins again? All right. This is another Adidas I felt that I needed. Because I looked at the difference again between the Reebok and the Adidas, and I said, yeah, there's enough of a difference that I should have that Adidas in my collection, and it's sharp enough that I should have that Adidas in my collection. And it is the Colorado Avalanche, who went, of course, to the old bottom on the jersey. And I like the way the logo's done quite a bit. The shoulders are very nice. I just really like it. And again, because I went to Pro Hockey Life, I had a good idea of which ones I really wanted. And that was on the list. So, very nice jersey. I'm very happy with it. And I knew I needed this in my collection. I've had people asking me what I intend to do with the Reeboks when I'm replacing them with the Adidas. And I don't have an answer other than the Reeboks come off the rack when I get an Adidas of the same team that's virtually an identical jersey. It's different between the Adidas and the Reebok with Colorado, so I will leave the Reebok on here. And I have the Reebok Authentic of that as well. But I haven't really made a decision on that. But I always be like, hey, can you sell me one or give me one? No, I don't. That's not something that I do. That one's for my lovely wife. So I don't need to open this. This I had to have. This one I spotted a while ago and I was like, okay, I have it, but I don't have it in an authentic. This is the CCM meeting up with Reebok Authentics. And with a fight strap. And honestly, having an authentic Mooterus is kind of epic. I of course have the Mooterus. This is the Dallas Stars third jersey, and there's the only star logo you're going to find on this. And I was like, Shannon, you kind of have to have it in an authentic. You really kind of do. Because then when people meet me and they're like, that's an ugly jersey, I can say, it's an authentic ugly jersey, complete with fight strap. And people go, that a Mooterus? I'll say, yeah, it's a Mooterus, and I can put shoulder pads on my Mooterus. Can you? And it's an authentic. It is the real deal. That is a nice thick jersey. That's fantastic. So again, it was just it was a good month for June, and I said, you know what, I'm gonna do this when July rolls around, because it's something that I try to do with my channel, so that there is that constant overturn of jerseys. And again, there are some extras that are there, and I do have some ideas with that, but again, that's down the road. So I would love to give you guys an idea of exactly what the plan is, but the plan is still kind of just percolating up here, and we'll see. The other sticking point is, I always have people saying, hey, I'll take some. I wear a small or a medium, and there are a lot of people that don't. So the idea that, I'll take one, it may not fit you, and that's also a consideration. But anyways, there you go. That's my jerseys basically for the month. I mean, I got the ones that I pointed out to you guys yesterday. I have the one that I got that was Toronto, and then I have another that I found on sale, which could be here tomorrow, but it was on sale on Sport Check. They had the Ottawa Senators Centennial. So if you've been looking for the Ottawa Senators from last year, the Centennial, I went back and forth on it. I liked it more in person. Again, Pro Hockey Life had that one on display, and when I saw it in person, I saw it in the flesh, so to speak. I was like, yeah, that's actually a really nice shirt. And the Centennials, the Winter Classics, these ones are the ones that are more unique that I can throw into my collection, because usually they don't become the regular jersey. Usually they're used for that season, maybe 2, maybe 3, and then they go out of circulation and they're gone. So being able to add that to the collection so that 5-10 years down the road, because I'm that crazy that I'll think, hey, 5-10 years down the road, somebody might say, hey, I can't find that anywhere, and I'll go, yeah, I know, I got it, and that's why I got it. All right, there you go. Thank you guys so much for watching. There's other videos yet to come, so make sure you stay tuned. But awesomeness, and I promise to wear this only in peacetime, and to treat it very, very well. So thanks again to Ben of Ben H Sports. They're all in really good condition. He always packs everything really well, and because he gets nervous about my box cutter, my box cutting knife, he always makes sure that he puts something in there so that I can't cut into the jerseys. So this time it was file folders, and he's actually included little notes in there like, don't cut. Don't cut this, please. And it's nice to see that even after he's parted with product, that he's still like, I really hope it goes to a good home. I have felt that way with jerseys and with things that I've sold or even given away, where I've been like, man, I really want to make sure this goes to a good home, which is part of the reason why when I talk about the Reeboks that are extras that I don't necessarily need right now, and that if we're going to look into moving and everything else, I need to divest myself of, I'm going to make sure that I do it the right way so that I'm not looking back regretfully years later like, oh, you trusted me and now I gave you to what? Like, it's like they're your pets. Anyways, if you're wondering about what this is, you got to watch the video I made last night. And no, I didn't sleep in this last night. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Hit like and subscribe if you're browsing your way through. You just happened upon this video. And there's other goodness to come. Thank you guys so much for all your support. I'll talk to you again soon.